The Dark Continent is the most hyped up place in all of entertainment history, and we're finally going to be revealed to the full Dark Continent now that Togashi is back with hella Hunter x Hunter content. So leave a like if you're excited for the full Dark Continent to finally be explored. And currently we only know of the east and the west side of the Dark Continent. We know that Dawn Freaks wrote 2 books that explains the east side and the west side of the Dark Continent, and the east side of the book explains things like the calamities, aka creatures that are stronger than the Chimera Ants. But the book for the west side of the Dark Continent is either lost, it was never completed, meaning that something spooky occurred while Dawn was working on it, or Dawn is still working on it as we speak. And now that we're headed to the Dark Continent, we will see how dangerous the east side of the Dark Continent is, because the calamities are looking super hype. They all sound terrifying. We know that Aluka herself is a calamity, and since that's the only part of the Dark Continent that we have knowledge on, we will most likely be heading there first. But the west side of the Dark Continent will be 10 times dangerous to the east side, because the west side will have humans who have been living on the Dark Continent longer than Dawn Freaks himself, and the people who will be living there will be none other than the Freaks family, Zoldyck family members, and we will also be revealed to some Kurta clan members who never went to the human world and decided to stay on the Dark Continent. So the book for the west side of the Dark Continent was never finished because Dawn Freaks ended up meeting the humans who live on the Dark Continent, and he decided to live amongst them for a while instead of just gathering information about them. But since there is an east and a west side of the Dark Continent, we could expect a north and a south side of the Dark Continent to be revealed as well. And yo, these parts of the Dark Continent will be even scarier than the west and the east side combined, because the north side of the Dark Continent will be where all the land magical beasts originate from. I definitely do think the north side will have creatures similar to Mike and Silva Zoldyck's personal guard dog just roaming around there doing their own thing, and they'll be 100 times stronger than Mike or Silva's guard dog. And the south side of the Dark Continent will have creatures similar to Jing's big hairy dragon, Paws, and Zeto's flying pet dragon. So the north side of the Dark Continent will have creatures that will be super overpowered, even stronger than any of the Zoldyck guard dogs. But the south side will have flying creatures like dragons that we've seen both Jing and Silva have control over. But obviously these dragons are going to be stronger than Shenron and Igneo combined. So the north and the south side of the Dark Continent will be the origins of all the strongest beasts that we've seen in the human world, but this time these magical beasts are going to be 100 times stronger than everything that we've seen in the Hunter x Hunter world. And we know that Netero said that he wanted to test his strength up against a human opponent, not Mother Nature, and this is the reason why he left the Dark Continent in the first place. So expect the unknown regions of the Dark Continent to have monsters that are even stronger than Prime Netero himself. So once we are finally revealed to the entire Dark Continent, not only will we be seeing humans that are stronger than Prime Netero, but we'll also be getting revealed to a lot of spooky beasts that are stronger than Prime Netero as well. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.